It's all packed up and heading out. The Rock Center Christmas tree is on its way to the city. Where it's coming from and when will it get here?
Showers first, but we'll time out that heavy rain heading into tomorrow morning.
They're celebrating 30 years as New York's most colorful off-Broadway phenomenon. And New York Live finds out why it's so hard to audition for the one and only Blue Man Group. This is News 4 Now for November 11th. I'm Adam Cooperstein, and it's almost here. Christmas and the Rock Center Christmas tree. It is now making its journey all the way here to 30 Rock from Maryland, not New York, and that is a first. It's actually going to arrive on Saturday, and News 4's Jen Maxfield traveled to Elkton, Maryland, as the tree geared up for its road trip.
The 2021 Rockefeller Center Christmas tree is on the move, all wrapped up and cut down early this morning from the spot where it's been for 80 years.
It's going for a greater purpose, joy and happiness to millions of people, and then, off to build homes for Habitat for Humanity. Couldn't ask for a better story than that, so very proud.
Hundreds of people came out on Veterans Day to see history being made. The first Rockefeller Center Christmas tree from the state of Maryland.
And it's so great that somebody found that tree that, was not that big when we lived here, but it's so beautiful and so big now.
Rockefeller Center head gardener Eric Posey first set eyes on the tree in March. He rang the Price family doorbell and told them this tree was perfect.
Saw the tree coming around a turn and drove around the other side, went around the backyard over there because you can see the tree from over there. And then when you get out of the car, you kind of know before you knock on the door, like this is going to be there at Rock Center one day.
Now, after admiring the tree out their window for decades, millions of people from around the world will enjoy it too.
We are happy to be able to share it with everyone. It's a special tree, and it'll be beautiful in Rockefeller Center, and I hope everybody enjoys it.
Before the tree's arrival, a massive celebration in Midtown to honor those who have served and currently are serving in the U.S. Armed Forces. The 102nd Annual Veterans Day Parade. It is nice to be back. It's said to be the largest and oldest celebration of veterans in the world. And this year is a special one. It marks the 20th anniversary of 9/11, the global war on terror, and the 30th anniversary of Operation Desert Storm. Every branch of service is honored and represented, and that includes the reserves. 300 marching units, 25,000 marchers, 150 vehicles, and 30 floats. Thursday's parade kicked off with a wreath-laying ceremony at Madison Square Park. The nonpartisan event is to honor veterans and raise awareness of those who serve them and salute active members of the military as well. The NYPD is searching for the group of thieves with expensive taste, swiping designer bags and clothing from a luxury Upper East Side store to the tune of $80,000. It happened at the Givenchy store early Wednesday morning, and police say the burglars smashed their way through the front door just before 5 a.m. and then emptied the shelves, taking off with 39 handbags and 2 outfits. Investigators are looking into the possibility that this burglary may have a connection to other similar heists at McQueen and at Balenciaga stores, where over $130,000 in merchandise was stolen. Now to a brazen Wednesday morning attack in Central Park. Police say a runner was sexually assaulted, and then 45 minutes later, another woman not too far away was attacked as well, and they're trying to figure out if there's a connection here. Amid hundreds of runners in Central Park, NYPD detectives and crime scene tape. It happened just before 7:30 near the Wallman Ice Rink. The victim, in her 20s, says she was approached from behind by a man wearing all black. She claims he grabbed her, choked her, and caused her to lose consciousness at times, and then sexually assaulted her. Other runners in the area clearly are stunned by this news.
There's usually lots of runners, and even at night, I went for a night run on Tuesday, so this is really horrifying to hear. But I try to stay on the main paths, and there's lots of people and bikers and stuff, so I feel safer.
It's still not clear if the attacks are connected, but both women are thankfully expected to be physically okay.
Hi there, I'm Storm Team 4 meteorologist Maria LaRosa, and as we wrap up this Veterans Day, the clouds have already started moving in. The rain has held off for now, but we see that begin to move in around midnight. It's toward tomorrow morning that it's more like periods of rain, so watch that morning drive. The winds are going to be picking up big time at this point too. From the east at about 10 to 20 miles per hour by tomorrow morning, more like those gusts 30 plus miles per hour out of the south. That's going to take down those leaves along with that heavy rain. Not fun to be driving around. As we get into the low temperatures, we're seeing temperatures pretty much stay in the 50s. A few areas to the north and west will begin the day into the 40s, which is pretty much where we're going to be for high temperatures over the next few days.
Blue Man Group is back, and the off-Broadway favorite is now celebrating 30 years at New York's Astor Place Theater. And New York Live has a look at what it takes to be blue.
For decades now, the Blue Man Group here at the Astor Place Theater has been entertaining millions with its one-of-a-kind show, and I'm here to find the beat. Literally, come on. Let's talk about this show. It's been around for over 30 years. For anybody who may not know, which I think is pretty few, explain Blue Man Group.
You know, I get asked that question a lot. It's very difficult to describe, but it's really sort of an explosion of art and comedy. We want people to come into the space and feel like they're part of the show.
For sure. Talk about the musicality, because I'm a drummer. I love the drumming and just the music of this show.
There's obviously a ton of music, and it really does focus on the drums, but we don't use traditional instruments in the sense of like a guitar and a bass. We use more something called a zither and something called a stick, and there's something behind you. I don't know if you want to look, but...
Oh, hey.
So that's
Nice
just
to meet you. Hi, Paul from NBC. Now, it's actually good the guys are here because I have always wanted to be in this show. And maybe audition? Is it possible, guys, if I could?
Well, I'm going to warn you that the audition is very challenging. It's a pretty high bar, but we can give it a shot.
Okay.
So this is the part where I was going to see if we could play, and then the other guys might join in.
All right, cool.
There you go.
Ah! Close.
Oh, now you're rocking. Okay. So how was your first jam with the Blue Men?
I feel like I'm really close to this one.
Yeah,
Like
you guys are locked in.
emotionally. So how'd I do?
You did great. Could you help him with the ticket?
Thanks, man.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Oh, that's,
Does this mean I'm on my way?
you're on your way.
Wow, thank you! Make sure you check out the Blue Man Group here at the Astor Place Theater, and for more, check out blueman.com. Thank you guys so much. That was awesome. I'll see you later. Whoa! Whoa! Oh!
Thank you so much for joining us on News 4 Now. We'll see you right back here tomorrow.